And that
No.
is my harmonica story.
That's the harmonica story?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for years for you to tell me that.
I told you didn't want to know.
All those
You
people.
didn't fucking believe me.
All those innocent people. My God.
Yeah, I had to live it.
Dude, you just fucked me up. You just fucked me up mentally.
I know. I try to save you from it.
That is what you just revealed to me.
Yeah.
The craziest thing I have ever heard in my life. Sean, God,
Josh.
damn it.
Josh.
No.
You think that's crazy?
No.
Oh, whoa. You better be ready for the next thing I'm about to tell you.
There's more?
Oh. There's more.
I don't know if I can handle this, but all right, hit me with it.
Did you know, Josh?
Uh-huh.
Did you know? More and more people are thinking the NFL is rigged.
What the fuck? So with Super Bowl 52 approaching, the New England Patriots are in it again.
You know what that means?
So the question
Yep.
keeps arising, whether it's on social media, whether it's on our
Yep.
streams, videos, other people's videos and streams. Everyone is talking about this question. Is the NFL rigged, Sean? Is it? New England Patriots, they have a long history,
huge history.
of being cheaters. Deflategate,
Yeah.
Spygate,
Spygate, yeah.
yes, all those things. The Patriots, those years that they played against the Indianapolis Colts, how many rule changes have came from those games?
That's true.
You know, I mean, the tuck rule, everything. Everyone associates the Patriots outside of New England as them being cheaters, right?
Yeah.
So we want to give our thoughts on whether or not we think the NFL is rigged.
Yeah.
Sean, do you think the NFL is basically like the WWE? Is this shit scripted or not? What do you think?
You know what? Is there a chance? Oh, of course. There's always a chance. Right?
It happened in the NBA.
It happened in the NBA.
It happened in another professional sport
It really
here
did.
in America.
It did.
A major sport.
But this is too many. This is the problem with the NFL being rigged. Too many hands in the cookie jar. There's too many people you'd have to pay off. Right.
That's
what
what
doesn't make sense.
That's what they talk about, a conspiracy, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, the only way multiple people can keep a lie going is if everyone's dead except for one person.
Yeah, and think about it. The NBA, being rigged, has been exposed. Why? Refs, retired, have come out and admitted to it.
Mm-hmm.
If the NFL is rigged, in my opinion, I feel like we would have had a ref come out and admitted it.
And the NFL's been around a lot longer than the NBA.
Yeah.
So, but you don't think it's fucking rigged, man? There's a lot of shady shit going on, man. In the NFL, stupid fucking calls being made that favor certain teams over and over again, like the Patriots or some of these big market teams. I mean, especially the Patriots.
You know what? At the end of the day, what I look
Did
at...
you see the NFL referee celebrating with the Patriots after that touchdown in the Jacksonville game?
You know, I saw that, but if you actually look at the full actual replay of that,
right?
He's walking up to try to get the ball from the guys. And then they're all jumping up and down. He's like, all right, guys, all right.
Oh, so that's what happened.
It's all about the perception.
Context, huh?
All about the context of the video.
But wait, Sean. What about when Tom Brady added time to the play clock? That had to be rigged.
No. This happens all the time. Whenever the clock starts, sometimes it doesn't start when it needs to, or when it should have.
Yeah, the time between plays is 40 seconds or a 25-second interval after certain administrative stoppages.
Yeah.
Tom Brady probably realized that that's what was happening, and he let the refs know to reset the play clock to 25 seconds.
I've seen it happen all the time.
Which is what any quarterback can do.
And especially a veteran.
A veteran like Tom Brady, Belichick, who know the rules better than everyone.
And I see it all the time, or I see the coaches, especially, run out, hey, they didn't restart the clock. Restart the clock.
No, but what about that Jacksonville game, though? There were some pretty bullshit calls made in that fucking play, in that game, that affected the game, probably. I mean, what about that holding call? Like,
wasn't called? Are you talking about that holding call?
That wasn't called, yeah.
Oh. Well, at the end of the day, guys, this is the thing. If they want to call every single penalty, they will. But that means there's going to be a penalty on every single play. The refs have said there's holding on every play. But y'all also got to remember that how often do you see a penalty called that late in the game, especially a holding call? You don't see it literally unless it's blatantly obvious.
But wouldn't it make sense, though, for the NFL to script these games to get certain franchises to the conference championship games, to the Super Bowl?
Okay, now if you're saying like that, right? And that's what some people's arguments is. Oh, the Patriots, people love it, the ratings. Okay, well, if you go back and look, the teams that are top in ratings are Patriots. Yeah, they're top 3. And so are the Cowboys. So why haven't the Cowboys won the conference championship in like 20, 30 years? Why?
That whole theory is absolute bullshit.
Exactly.
You know why? Here's the thing about playoffs, especially the Super Bowl. It does not matter who's in that Super Bowl. Yes, certain Super Bowls are going to get higher ratings than others depending on who's in the fucking bowl game. Yeah. But it's going to get ratings. It's going to be the most fucking watched thing
sport event
that
whole
week.
Year.
That whole year. Or maybe that whole year, maybe.
It's always the most watched.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing about the NFL. If we were talking about scripting in the NFL, if I was the one doing it, why would I keep having the exact same teams?
You make it too obvious.
Makes no fucking sense.
Nope.
What is the NFL think about it like this. The NFL is trying to get football popular in London. They send all these games now over there. And are they sending the fucking best teams over there?
Nope.
No, it's usually some pretty shitty games.
Yeah.
The NFL wants to bring up all the teams. That just makes business sense.
Yeah.
Why would you have the same exact teams in these conference championship games, in these Super Bowls every fucking year? You want to build up the fan bases and the merchandise and the sales and the fucking ratings for all these teams because that's good for business. It's not good business to keep having the Patriots and the fucking Cowboys in the Super Bowl, which doesn't fucking happen, or the Steelers and the Cowboys, or the Steelers and the fucking Packers in the Super Bowl every fucking year. That doesn't make sense. Have different teams get to it if you're scripting this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to make sense as a fucking writer, you want to fucking build up all these other teams, and you want to draw out these stories.
Have surprises, right?
For example, San Francisco 49ers versus the Baltimore Ravens. There were storylines out of there. There's Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. There's Ray Lewis. There's Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. There are stories that you can build and make and sell to the people. It would not make any fucking sense from a business point of view, from a scripting point of view, to have the same goddamn teams in there every year. But John, why is it the Patriots are there every fucking year?
Because this team, they're so, and we say it all the time, they are so well coached. They are veterans. They don't fucking make mistakes. They don't.
But I will say this, though. There have absolutely been some questionable fucking shit.
Oh, of course.
In NFL. Like, when I saw the Patriots get away with that tuck rule against the Oakland Raiders, I watched that live, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was fucking pissed. That was such a bullshit call.
Yeah.
But you know what? That was a fucking rule.
It was a rule.
Even though we've never seen that goddamn rule get called ever before. And now it's no longer a rule.
It. Exactly. They removed it.
If that rule wasn't there, Patriots don't go to the Super Bowl that year.
Nope.
Maybe the dynasty never happens. The Raiders go to the Super Bowl. John Gruden never leaves Oakland.
Exactly. He would have probably won the Super Bowl that year.
Yep.
They had a damn fucking good team.
Yep.
So you know what else is funny is even minus the NFL, people are like, oh, well, the refs, though, like the NFL, da-da-da. This is another argument that makes no fucking sense to me. The refs and the NFL don't get along. They have disputes all the time. NFL refuses to make them full-time. They finally made about, 10 or so refs, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember the exact number. Finally full-time. So it's not even these refs. They were on strike not too long ago because they wanted more money. They want full-time. They don't even have everything they want. Why would they be working for the NFL to help them if they're not getting paid?
But what about NFL referees, having, cahoots or, favoring certain players?
This is the thing. Yeah, don't get me wrong. These are humans. So is that possible? Possibly, right? Mm-hmm. And you build a relationship, especially with the veterans.
Because that'd be a thing in the NBA. Yeah. Some of these players, they go cozy up to the referees, which is a thing that you could not do before.
Yeah.
And I would like to see that happen again. You can cozy up to the fucking referee now. You can, hey, what's going on? Sign autographs for their family or whatever after the game and shit like that. before you couldn't fucking do that stuff.
Yeah.
You couldn't have fucking relationships with the goddamn referees because now the referee's like, oh, me and fucking LeBron James, we're cool. We're real cool. So when he travels, when he takes 7 steps, I'm not going to call that shit.
Yeah.
Does that happen in the NBA? I mean, the NFL?
You know what? I don't think so. You know, is it possible? Yeah, that's probably the more
It's
likely.
It's absolutely
That's
possible.
probably the more likely of the scenario, right?
It's possible.
But the only reason I say no is because there's so many eyes on that play. If you fuck up and you make it obvious, they're going to know. Because a lot of people don't realize this, but how the NFL works,
well, sometimes
they grade these refs, though.
But sometimes that does happen, where a terrible call, sometimes it even affects the game, where everyone and their mother, including people who were former NFL referees who are now consultants on Fox or NFL Network or whatever, and they go, what was that call right there? Yeah. That happens all the time.
But this is how I look at it. I don't think these refs are really going to try to, because this is the thing. The refs that make it to the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl, how they do that is based off your grade for good calls throughout the whole year. Mm-hmm. Less mistakes, no bad calls. They grade these refs. And whoever's have the best grade, that's who gets these good primetime games and these playoffs, and they get paid more money.
Now, what about what's a catch and what's not a catch? I mean, is it crazy to suggest that these NFL referees favor certain players, like I was mentioning earlier?
Yeah.
So when Dez fucking makes that play, it's not a catch.
You know,
when Pittsburgh Steelers, was it Jesse James?
Yeah.
That's not a catch. But if it's New England, it's a catch.
You know what's funny though about I kind of going back
generally,
to that, going back to that Dez no catch.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, this is bullshit." But just a week prior, we played Detroit Lions, okay, in the playoffs, and there was a flag that was picked up because one of our linebackers was face guarding the tight end. Face guarding is illegal in NFL. You just can't touch them.
Okay.
In college, you can't face guard.
Right.
So they threw the flag, but they're like, hey, actually, you know what? He didn't make contact until after the ball hit him in the back. It's a no flag. Everybody's, oh my God, people are favoriting the Cowboys. And then a week later, people are saying it's still rigged, but it's on the opposite side.
I remember that. That's so true.
It was so fucking idiotic.
And then it was the exact opposite the very next week. Oh, the NFL loves the Green Bay Packers.
Make up your mind.
Because if that was a catch, if they ruled it a catch, and they could have, and everyone would have bought it, because a lot of people, to this day, I still think that's a catch. I mean, by the rules,
to the rule, it's not.
It wasn't, but I think that was a fucking catch.
To the rule,
and Cowboys win that damn game, and that was a game changer right there. That call affected the game.
It really did. That's true.
So what needs to be done? They just need to change the fucking. They just make it more clear.
And you know
what's a goddamn catch?
I've seen notifications, articles that Roger Goodell has said his top priority this offseason is to address the catch rule. He understands people are getting fucking pissed about it.
People are turning away from the game on the inconsistencies and some of these fucking play calls that are being made, and people are just like, you know what? This is bullshit. This is basically WWE. I'm fucking turning away because my player, he caught that damn ball.
Yeah. You know, it's just...
they need to make...
They are going to. They understand it's hurting the brand.
And they need to promote the shit out of that.
And explain the rule to people, because I don't even think people understand the rule as it is right now. A lot of people don't understand. How many times people come in here, try to argue on our live streams, and I'm like, do you not know the rule?
Right.
Like, the rule clearly states this and this and this. Oh, no, that's bullshit. No, this is the rule.
We live streamed every single primetime game this whole year. That AFC Championship game, Jaguars and Patriots. Yeah, New England Patriots only had one penalty that whole game.
Yeah.
But you know what? Throughout the entire playoffs, they've only had, 4?
Yeah.
Less than 5 fucking penalties throughout the entire postseason. But you look at the incompletions, you look at turnovers, you look at all these things, including those penalties, and what does everything tell you? You know what it really is? It boils down to this. New England just doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
They are consistent as fuck. They are the most consistent NFL franchise ever.
Very well coached. Think about it. Belichick.
With Bill Belichick, yep.
The GOAT. Josh McDaniels, future head coach.
Brady.
Matt Patricia, future head coach. Well coached all the way around. And of course you have Tom Brady.
And
we hate hey guys.
No,
we hate fucking Patriots.
I'm getting pissed off right now that we have to make this goddamn video
and
because
defend them.
It sounds like we're defending the New England Patriots and having their back. And I need a beer.
It just frustrates me that people will think that, though.
I don't think that the NFL is rigged.
No.
You remember when it broke out on Facebook about, the NFL put out a promo, Patriots versus Vikings. It's rigged. The Eagles are going to lose, everybody. And I knew exactly when that happened what it was that happened. Because you know what? We get it. You know, when we make content, and this is ESPN, this is NFL, this is you know what they do?
They're looking at all the possibilities.
They're looking at all possibilities and they're preparing for everything. Yeah. You think they fucking make those video packages? You think they make those posters, those thumbnails, all those things as soon as the games are over? No, those things are done weeks in advance. These are done. These are predetermined, pre-planned, and just like
what they probably did is meant to put it as private, and they actually
somebody fucked up. Someone fucked up, and someone put out there that one. It could have just as easily been Jaguars versus Eagles. Oh, it's rigged. It was just a mistake, and we knew exactly what happened as soon as it happened.
Because especially on like a social media thing, you could put something as private and then just click it and put it public. Like when you're ready to make it public, they probably had them all uploaded, and ready to go, and someone just forgot to put private on.
It's kind of like the Super Bowl. Yeah. Right now, I know this might sound crazy to some people, but there's already T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Everything already drawn up that the New England Patriots have won the Super Bowl, that the Eagles have won the Super Bowl. And that happens every single conference game, championship game, and Super Bowl.
Think about the fucking commercial right after the Super Bowl, right? Whoever wins it, you want the championship season of your team, and they're talking about the whole season of your team.
Buy your merchandise for the champion New England Patriots or the Eagles.
Yes, they have that. Remember, they have that fucking promo video about buy the whole collection of the whole year.
Those have already been filmed, probably a week ago.
Yep.
Those videos have been put up together. Yep. They're done.
They're already done.
That's all that. That's all that was, and people blow it up and like conspiracy because here's what
happened.
happened.
To talk about that shit.
Did the Vikings win that game? No. The Vikings got their asses kicked.
You know, it's funny. The people that said, "Oh, it's rigged," they're still saying it's rigged, but they're not. They don't want to bring that shit up no more. No. They don't want to be like, "Oh, well, maybe it's not rigged because this didn't happen. It was supposed to happen." Mm. Guys, it's not rigged. And I know some people are maybe saying like, "Oh, what if the players, man? What if you sign them some money? Maybe it's rigged that way." No, that's not. I don't even think that's even possible. You put too much work in as a fucking player.
Wait. Getting players. So like, what's his name? Williams.
Yeah.
Who took a dive. Who did not tackle Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. People are saying that's rigged. Wow. That is proof of being rigged. Guys,
because if I was
it's so ridiculous.
Because if I was scripting the NFL and I wanted to put the best teams, or like the best with the best players and the bigger ratings, I'm thinking I'm not gonna have Williams take that dive. I think he's gonna tackle that Stephon Diggs right there, and I'm gonna put Drew Brees in the NFC Championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Two big time teams. Drew Brees versus the Eagles. That's a better seller, and that would have been a better game. Obviously, looking in hindsight, because the Vikings got their asses kicked.
And you know what's crazy is like if you're scripting this, if I'm looking at the playoffs, AFC and NFC, the two guys I want in the Super Bowl at the end of the day would be I'd want to see a veteran matchup like a Breeze and Tom Brady, right? Mm-hmm. You're looking at like they've never played a Super Bowl against each other. I would love to see that, right? Why didn't that happen?
I want to see
or Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, or Peyton Manning versus Drew Brees and Peyton Manning did play, but like you know what I mean? Why aren't you having all these elite quarterbacks playing each other all the time?
So, we do not think that the NFL is rigged.
Not at all.
Is it possible that certain refs can be dirty? Because we've seen it happen before in professional sports. Yeah. We've seen it in baseball. We've seen it in NBA. Hell, in baseball, the Black Sox, the 1919 Black Sox, they rigged the World Series to lose to the Cincinnati Reds.
You know.
So,
in talking about the refs, I want to throw one thing in.
There's too many cameras today. There's just too much social media.
It's not gonna happen. You know what? I'll throw one more thing in about the refs.
What?
People say that they favoritism this or favorite that. You know what these veteran teams know? Mm-hmm. They know who the refs are, and they know them. What do they not call? What do they call more of?
What?
There's stats. No, you can go look and see which refs are more stricter on pass interference or holding calls or this or that.
Oh.
Teams like the Patriots, like Bill Belichick, you don't think they have these stats of what these refs call more often than not?
What they're looking at more as opposed to something else?
Because as humans, you notice things differently, right? Everybody has a different perspective on shit. Mm-hmm. So they have all this breakdown. You can go view that. They have shit. They talk about which refs call more.
Okay. All right. So that would be preparation.
That's preparation. That's not
knowing
NFL rigged. That's literally just knowing.
Not just knowing your game plan, trying to know the other team's game plan, and knowing the referees.
Exactly. Because that's what the NBA does.
Yeah.
NBA players know this ref likes to let us play.
So if you're a left tackle for the New England Patriots or some team, and you know that this referee doesn't really call a whole lot of holding calls.
Unless you take him to the ground or something.
And you know that, maybe you could get away with a few veteran moves, you know?
Yeah. That's how this works.
These are professional, man. These guys think about these things.
There's so much analytics to this game. Literally,
much.
That's
why we love it. It's hard. It's a hard game to play.
Yeah.
It's a hard game to referee. Mm-hmm. And but yeah. So you know what we should have called this video? Not let the debates begin. Let the triggering begin. Because I know a lot of people.
They're gonna be disagreeing with us.
Yes.
How many people are gonna say we love the Patriots and we're their bandwagon?
Oh, then you're new to this channel.
They're like, y'all are sucking their dicks right
now. Then you're new to this channel because we don't.
Oh.
Shit.
The evil empire. Fuck them.
Yeah. So we don't think that the NFL is rigged.
No.
But I am open to the idea that referees could be dirty. That certain fucking plays that we have seen throughout the years were very questionable and have the right to be questioned.
Yeah.
But overall, is the NFL scripted? Is it rigged? No, I don't think so. Roger Goodell is the fucking worst commissioner ever.
Hands down.
Ever. Fuck him.
Definitely.
But no, the NFL as a game is not rigged. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Yeah. I want to know what these guys think. I want to know in the comment section down right now. Let it happen. Yeah. Let the triggering, let the debates happen.
And let's talk about this, guy. I would love to hear what y'all think.
Yes.
Even if y'all disagree, let us know.
We're all for disagreement.
I want to talk
That's
about
the beauty of sports. And,
yes.
And we're big boys. We can handle it.
Yeah.
But I want to know y'all's thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that fucking subscribe. What's wrong with you?
And turn your notifications, guys.
Because we're going to go live for the Super Bowl. We're going to find out if there's going to be any foul play happening. We'll be covering it live. Every single play. We're looking at it.
I can't wait, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you later. And make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram @TheSportsFury, guys.
All right. Later.
Peace.